conversation video today. I want to talk to you about one thing that it was actually two teachers that said something to me when I was in high school that changed everything for me. And I want to tell you this story so that you know how I got here to this point of creating this writing program and everything. If you are just finding me, I'm Robin Mellum and I'm a children's book author. And I've also written um, a writing program to help you get your kids really, really engaged and to focus on the 6 highest priority skills so that they improve quickly. Now, in my program, I talk about diamond mining. I'm going to pull that up here in just a second so you can see a little bit on the inside of the training that I do. Diamond mining is really important because you are trying to pinpoint a certain skill or a certain um, show of confidence, or that they were being flexible, or they tried something new and you pointed out. And there's this whole systematic way that I go through that. But I want to say that there is something else that should be utilized that might be even more important. And that is authentic reactions. Because when I was growing up, I loved writing. I was a little kid and everything, but I didn't really talk to anyone about it or tell them what was going on with me. It was like I had some disease. And but I loved writing letters to my friends, writing all these weird stories. We'd put them in these notebooks and pass them around. It was like my thing was I'd write these creative writing stories. I just kind of did it. And then I guess some of that writing spilled over into some of the stuff that I was doing in high school. And when I was a sophomore, I'm in my English class. I'm like, got my head buried because I don't really want to be there. And she started passing back out our whatever I'd written. I don't know what it was. And she got to my desk and she said, loudly enough for other people to hear, but quiet enough that it was just to me. I really wish more people would read what you wrote. And then the teacher looked up and said, this girl is a writer. And that one line, I was like perked up and I'm like, I am? What do you mean? I just do this goofy thing and I'm a writer. And I was just stunned by it. And it was like this one-off line that the teacher said that totally sent me in a different trajectory. Later in my junior year, I was in maybe senior, I don't know. We were doing this class, it was like drama, this, blah, 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 but it was also literature. And we had this project where we had to watch a movie, write a critique of it, positive or negative, and then film a video of ourselves. And then my dog's okay. So I did this particular, I don't know what movie it was, but the movie was awful. And I wrote up this scathing review and I had to film it live. And my teacher is filming it, right? And she starts laughing so hard. And she's like, this is so funny. And she got completely like, she made me stop and do it over again because she laughed so much at my review. And I was like, really? Like, this is just kind of what I do. um, and so that authentic reaction really, really made a huge difference in my life. So I really strongly suggest that you find ways to walk around, look at their writing, and to react to them in real time and not with a formal diamond. I'm going to show you a little bit more, though, about the diamond process in my program. Okay, I'm giving you a little sneak peek inside my training that I do. This is part of Module 6, Diamond Mining. And this is when we find all the sparkling, dazzling writing that our kids do. And I would walk around, look for something that demonstrated this, either the skill that we were doing that day of the 6 skills. It could be a previous one because it all depends on which one they chose to focus on. Maybe it's just some kind of description that like blew your mind. Maybe they went to a new level. Maybe they stretched themselves. Maybe they tried dialogue and they'd never done that before. I'd give them a diamond. And teachers are doing this in different ways. I do a digital sticker because we do ours through ClassKick. Some teachers have been giving out physical, not real diamonds, but the fake ones that you can get like off Amazon. And there's a teacher who has a giant one, and whoever the diamond writer of the day is gets to keep it on their desk, and it's like a big deal. Some of them are doing physical stickers that go inside their notebooks. So many cool things that you can do. And so this is super important to like point out what's going well in their writing. But the point of it is to also create trios of groups of 3 where you teach them to find the diamond writing in each other's writing. That actually is where their writing skills are going to get even better. Once you can recognize good writing, it's actually kind of hard to do. And this process will help them like determine what do they deem as good writing. And when they can find good writing, they can start to write that way. So I would, if you want to go through this training, I put pictures in here of it in action, how to use trios, how to use the 6 skills to really get your program to a dynamic level. I have the first module of this is free. So I will put a link below. It includes the ebook. It's like 60 plus pages where I describe exactly how I teach writing. And it's just a whole different way of thinking because I take what I've learned as a children's book author and how that experience changed my life. And now I'm trying to help kids not have to have such a long road to finding their own voice and like really being able to go from this kid in high school where I was in Roswell, Georgia in the 80s. So hi, Georgia friends. Who suddenly had some teachers say like a throwaway line that totally changed my life. And I want to express to you how important that is for you to do that as well for your students. And with that authentic reaction, they crave it. And that's how we beat AI. That's how we keep them from just copying and pasting stuff. That interaction between the student and another person, whether it's you or it's a peer, when someone responds to your writing with an authentic emotion of humor or impressed, it is like nothing you've ever felt before. And if you have had that experience, you know what I'm talking about. So diamond mining important, authentic reactions, probably most important. Thanks for watching today. Check below for some links and the link to my full training. We also have a Facebook group where teachers come in and share all their stuff that's going on. And I go in there and we have free Zoom meetings every quarter or so where you can check in with me and we can go over all your questions. So thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next one.